Many English learners have a big dream. That dream is fluency. You want to speak English easily. You want to speak automatically. You want to speak without thinking. This is a great goal. But, many students think fluency is the first step. They think, when I am fluent, I will be confident. This is wrong. This thinking is backwards. It holds you back. It keeps you stuck. You must understand the real order. Confidence is not the result of fluency. Confidence is actually the cause of fluency. It is the real starting point. So what is the difference between these two ideas? Fluency is a skill. It is about how well you can use the English language. It is about grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. It is the technical part of speaking. Confidence, however, is a feeling. It is an emotion. It is the belief in your own ability. Confidence is the power inside you. It tells you, I can do this. It tells you, it is okay to make a mistake. Fluency is about the language. Confidence is about your mindset. You must build your mindset first. Think about a baby learning to walk. The baby is not a fluent walker. It falls down many times. It makes many mistakes. But the baby has confidence. It does not worry about failing. It does not feel embarrassed when it falls. The baby just gets up and tries again. It believes it can walk. And because of this belief, it practices. It keeps trying every single day. Eventually, the baby becomes a fluent walker. Your English journey is the same. You need that baby's confidence. You need to believe in yourself before you are perfect. This is the secret that many English schools will not tell you. They focus only on the technical parts of English. They give you more grammar rules. They give you more vocabulary lists. They test you and give you a grade. This method often destroys your confidence. You become afraid of tests. You become afraid of making mistakes. You start to feel that English is difficult and you are not good at it. You must change this. You must focus on your psychology. You must build your emotional strength first. Confidence is the key. Why is confidence so important? Why does it come before fluency? Because confidence changes your actions. When you feel confident, you are not afraid. You are willing to try new things. You will take action. An English learner with confidence will speak more. They will not wait until they know every word. They will not wait until their grammar is perfect. They will open their mouth and speak today. They know that speaking is the only way to improve. This is the first power of confidence. It makes you practice. Confidence also changes how you see mistakes. A learner without confidence is terrified of mistakes. When they say the wrong word, they feel ashamed. They feel embarrassed. They think, my English is terrible. They might stop speaking for a long time, but a confident learner has a different mindset. They know mistakes are normal. They know mistakes are necessary. When a confident learner makes a mistake, they learn from it. They see mistakes not as failures, but as opportunities to grow. This is a powerful shift. You are no longer running from mistakes. You are using them. This confident mindset creates a positive cycle. When you speak more, you improve faster. When you see your mistakes as lessons, you learn more from every conversation. This improvement then builds even more confidence. You start to feel proud of your progress. You feel excited to speak again. So you practice more, you learn more, and your confidence grows stronger. This is the success cycle. It all starts with that first small feeling of belief. Believing in yourself creates the energy you need to keep going, even when it is difficult. Without confidence, you create a negative cycle. You feel afraid to speak. Because you do not speak, you do not improve. Because you do not improve, you feel even less confident. You feel stuck. You think that English is just too hard for you. Many students are trapped in this cycle for years. They study grammar books. They memorize word lists. But they never feel ready to speak. The problem is not their English level. The problem is their lack of confidence. You must break this cycle. You must choose to believe in yourself first. I have seen this transformation thousands of times with my students. I remember one student from Japan named Yoko. When she first joined my program, she was very shy. She knew a lot of grammar. She had a big vocabulary from years of school. But she could not speak. In a conversation, she would freeze. She was too worried about choosing the perfect word. She was terrified of making a grammar mistake. Her silence was not because of her English knowledge. It was because of her fear. Her confidence was zero. We worked on her psychology first. I told her to forget grammar. I told her to focus on communication. I gave her simple stories to listen to every day. She started to relax. She started to speak to herself in her room, with no one to judge her. She joined a small online speaking group. At first, she only listened. Then one day, she said one sentence. Then two. She made mistakes, but the group was supportive. No one cared. They just wanted to communicate. Yoko realized that mistakes were not a big deal. Her confidence started to grow. Another student, Carlos from Brazil, had a similar story. He needed English for his job. He felt huge pressure to be perfect. This pressure made him nervous. In meetings, he understood everything, but he would not speak. He was afraid his accent was too strong. He was afraid his boss would think he was not smart. This fear was holding back his career. He was a smart, capable person, but his lack of confidence made him invisible at work. He decided he had to change his mindset. Carlos started with a simple daily habit. He recorded himself speaking for 1 minute every day. He talked about his day, his hobbies, anything. He did not judge himself. He just practiced the physical act of speaking. He also started to see his accent as part of his identity, not a weakness. Within a few months, Carlos started speaking up in meetings. He was not fluent. He still had an accent. But he was confident. He shared his ideas. His boss was impressed. His career started to move forward. Yoko and Carlos did not become fluent overnight. They became confident first. You can build your English confidence starting today. You do not need a teacher. You do not need a perfect plan. You just need to take small, consistent actions. Here is your action plan. First, find a safe space to speak. This is the most important step. Find 1 or 2 friendly people who will not judge you. It could be a friend who is also learning. It could be a patient native speaker. The goal is to speak without fear. Your first conversations should be low pressure and fun. This builds a positive emotional foundation for speaking. Second, create a daily speaking ritual. A ritual is a small habit you do every day. It does not have to be long. Speak English for just 5 minutes every day. You can talk to yourself in the mirror. You can describe what you are doing as you cook dinner. You can read a children's story out loud. The topic does not matter. The consistency matters. This daily practice trains your brain and your mouth to speak English. It makes speaking feel normal, not scary. It is a small action that builds powerful momentum over time. Third, change your goal from perfection to connection. When you talk to someone, do not try to use perfect grammar. Do not worry about finding the most advanced vocabulary word. Instead, focus on one thing: communicating your message. Did the other person understand your idea? Did you understand them? That is a successful conversation. Communication is a team sport. It is not an English exam. When you focus on connecting with another person, you forget to be nervous. Your fear disappears because you are focused on someone else. Finally, you must control your mind. Your emotions are the key to success in English. Stop telling yourself, "My English is bad." Stop comparing yourself to native speakers. Instead, celebrate every small victory. Did you speak for 1 minute today? Great, celebrate that. Did you understand a movie? Excellent, be proud of that. You must become your own biggest supporter. Your positive self-talk is the fuel that will power your journey. Believe in yourself. Believe in your ability to improve. You are stronger than you think. You can do this.